Hey guys, it's Amanda from Crafty Fit. Welcome back to my channel, and today I am going over another process video. You guys have seen this layout completed, but I am showing you guys just a kind of like how I did it and the way that I did it. So I am using the Carousel collection, and I have only a little bit of this collection. I have a few sheets of paper, and I have the 6x4 or 6x8, I don't know, that small pad that I have right there. So I really wanted to make a layout using this collection with my gender reveal pictures. And so I figured, what better way to incorporate these little, like I have for my second page, because this is a 2-page spread and I'm only showing you guys the 1 page today. But I'm showing you guys kind of a little snapshot of each action that we took to cut into the cake. And so like the first one is like us like holding down the getting ready to cut the cake, and then like the next one is like our reaction to cutting into the cake, and then we realized that it was pink because we were pulling the knife out and seeing that it was pink. And then the last picture is actually our cake and a picture of it being pink. So I thought it was really cute to kind of just have them kind of tell a story. And then just they were really tiny, so like I thought maybe I could do some kind of waterfall effect and have like strips of the paper, because I loved this. Like there was like a few sheets of the paper in there that were like pink and just like with no like accent, and then there was like pink with like a gold accent, and then there was this really pretty flower paper. So like I went through and I just basically picked out like one pink and one blue, and then I picked like a pink and a blue that had gold accent in it, and then I basically just did like that blue and pink stripe and then the flowers, so that way I could like work with kind of layering them a certain way. And so you'll see me start to kind of layer them and just kind of figure out like what I wanted to do as far as the way that I was layering them. So I went ahead and I did cut out a strip, because I do have some of the 12x12, so I cut out a little strip at the top, so you'll see that. And then the back is this marble paper, and I just thought it was so pretty and just so kind of cool, because the cake was kind of like a marble pink. And it all went really perfect with the theme. So I decided it was just gonna work. And so I just layered those, and I'm kind of loving it, but I really wanted to add some dimension to my layers. And so I start to kind of think about what I want to do, and there was a couple things that came to mind where I just wanted to like leave it as is. There's a couple of things that I wanted to do, like where I wanted to kind of fold up the paper, like roll it, and you will see me do that, but I do add like an extra twist to it. So I really like how this one like turned out. I'm just going and basically seeing what I want to do, thinking about how I want to do. That was like a weird hand moment right there. And I think I add some more of the strips just to kind of bring it down a little bit more, because I do think that it has a lot of space at the bottom. And with the background being so busy, I kind of wanted to put more of the attention on the like waterfall effect of the page of the papers, and then like our strips of our photos to kind of tell a story. Now, the only thing is I don't really have like a whole lot of room to write the story, but the other page I do. And so I probably will do that on the other page, like kind of just jot down what I like. I seriously thought that we were having a boy. And like when I cut into it, and it was funny because my mom was getting the cake ready and she could see that it was a little pink, because I guess the icing was like really white, so she could like see that it was showing a little bit. And so she kind of already knew, but she kept it quietly because she didn't know before. And I actually ended up making another layout about I don't think I did a process video on it, but I decided to do one when I went to the doctor's appointment to find out what I was having. And I have a picture of the envelope in my lap, and it says like #let-go, because I didn't want to let go of the envelope and give it to the bakery. Like, I was so nervous that they were going to mess it up, or that they were going to forget and just like not put any coloring in it. Like, there was just all these things. So I really think that as scrapbookers, sometimes we have to look at the story that the photos are telling. And even if it's just like one photo of like, something that your kids do all the time when they were younger, like documenting that. I saw some people scrapbooking like interviews for their kids, and some people like to just silly things that their kids do, or their spouse does, or something like that. I just think that it's special, and that's what scrapbooking should be. So it was funny because that like layout just makes me laugh, because I remember sitting in the car and being like, I do not want to give this envelope up, and I wanted to open it so badly, and I could have opened it, but I didn't. I let go and I gave it to the bakery. And so I am putting some tape behind these 4 photos, just to kind of give some dimension to the photos. I did back the photos with a little bit of white paper. I think the collection did come with like a white like star. It was like black stars and like clouds, I think. And I ended up doing that on the outside. So I think this is the way that I want to do it. And I start to basically put down all of my papers, and you'll see that was actually a part of a cutout piece. So I think I got like 4 12x12 sheets of this paper, if I'm not mistaken. And I still have a lot left over. So I could probably make another like couple of layouts easily. And I think I might actually do that, because we do have friends that were pregnant around the same time that we were, and we went to their gender reveal party and decided, maybe I could use that, since this is so geared toward, like, I feel like it's a boy-girl themed paper pad. So I am adding to... or I'm layering the sheet, and here you will see I will start to border punch all of the pages, because I wanted to start using a little bit of a dimension, and I just thought it was so cute because it kind of brought a little bit of not only dimension, but also like just like it was pretty, it was soft. And the punch that I'm using, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a lace punch. I love it. It's probably one of my main go-to punches that I like to use. And so I just start to do that on every single one of them. I'm going to take a drink of water. These voiceovers, I swear, they take a lot out of your voice. especially when you are doing the same thing over and over again in the video. So you don't want to, just sit there and talk about the same thing that you're doing. But kind of just show you guys what I'm doing. And I'm just going with it with all of them. And I also kind of layer them up a little bit because I really liked how it kind of added even more dimension to the layout. I just love this collection. This is probably, I love all the pastels in it. I was really sad that I didn't get this collection when it came out. I have to say that I'm not one to get like full collections when they first come out, just because I can wait. I have so many things that I can use in my scrapbook room now that might be a little bit older, but I still love it. And to me, I could always try to find it on clearance, or when it goes on a deep discount, or just get bits and pieces of the collection. But I do like to get like some of the majority of the collection when I do get them. So it was really surprising to me because sometimes I don't always gravitate towards the small paper pads, just because I don't really know how I'm going to use them. And so when I saw this at Tuesday morning, it was like the only thing that they had that was carousel themed. And I was like, I am getting this like now, like right now. So that is how I got that paper, because I was like, any size paper for this collection that I can get my hands on, I am getting. And you'll see there, I've rolled it up using my pen. And it's just a cool technique that I just added to it to add some dimension. And so I like the layering of how it is. And I'm just going to go ahead and start gluing it down. I love how my stand is in this screenshot. I just don't know if I like how when I do my zoom in on my phone, you guys can only see like part of I feel like it cuts it off a little bit. And this one might show a little bit too much, but it does show you guys what is kind of around my desk and what I work with. And in front of me is actually a window, which is really nice because I can look outside, or like it has really nice lighting for photos. So I'm really grateful for that. But like tonight, it's nighttime when I'm doing this, so you guys do see my lamp light on the corner. And so I like to keep my desk a little bit clean when I'm working on some things, and that's another really good thing about having page kits, is because you don't have all these things everywhere. In the beginning you do when you put the page kits together, but like when I work with like a certain collection or a page kit that I already put together, it's really, really nice to just pull everything out and have it all there and just glue it all down. So right here I'm just adding more to the layers, just adding my glue. I'm trying to use up my glue as much as possible. I did get some liquid glue and I have been really liking that, so I'm just using up the tape glue for now, and then I probably will just stick to liquid glue for now on. I'm leaving some space underneath, but it's a little bit harder sometimes you have to make sure that you do put the tape at the top of the layer, because that way you can kind of push the next piece of paper up. So I'm just like sticking it on the little bit of the top, so then that way it's a little bit easier. So I really have been enjoying page kits, making them. They have been awesome, and I think I'm going to start actually making it a thing where I have page kits already prepped for the month, because this will keep me on track too, because I mean sometimes I can carried away with, you know, getting some things and not really just printing out a whole bunch of photos and not really thinking about the photos that I am printing and where I'm going to put them and what albums and all that. So it's been really helpful for me to do that, and kind of keep track of what's going on in my life and what I want to document, and whether that wants to be put into a 12 by 12 or a smaller page. I also have been trying different things as far as crafting. You guys saw in my last video, I made a little, oh gosh, what is it called? I was using my yarn and started making stuff with that. And I also have a whole lot of beads too, so I really want to start using those as well. And getting those used up, because I think that would be fun to make different things for that, or with that, different projects. But I really have been enjoying making different things besides scrapbooking, and I do love scrapbooking, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's just nice to have everything in front of you. So I am enjoying the page kits, or putting the kits together like this one. I basically just put what I had from the collection in a little baggie, and that was simple to do. But the other ones that I have made have been like, I have like went through Brad's, or I went through Ephemera, you know, so it's got like a whole bunch of things in it. So right now I'm deciding if I want to add, because I have this cut apart sheet, I don't think I add anything to it. I might add, there is this little they're like little tags, and they say little words. So I think I add 2 of them, like one at the top and then one at the bottom of like the photos, and then one in the middle, like somewhere in the middle of the see, like they're just like little words that they say. I don't know, I don't have the layout in front of me, but they say words. And so I just kind of layer them. And in this video, I don't really show embellishments a lot, because I didn't really have a lot of embellishments from this collection. And so I was having a hard time with deciding what I wanted to embellish with. So the end layout has a lot more than what will end in this one. So I will just be adding a few words. I think I do add that little strip there, and I add it to the top, I believe. And I know I add a few words to it as well. And then I think this was back when I was working on my enamel dots. I think it was in December when I was making this. And so I do believe I add in a couple of enamel dots. I'm just kind of playing around and just seeing what I want to add. I think that's what I decide. And I do pop them up a little bit with some foam tape. And I do like how it kind of cascades like down. I have done this with another punch, like a circle punch. I did this on another layout. I don't think I have a process video for it, but I know on my Instagram I have it to where it's like pretty fast. It's like one of those like quick videos on Instagram, and it was using the Maggie Holmes Summer Vibes collection, I want to say. I can't remember. I know it was a Maggie Holmes collection though. And so I thought about like adding so much more to this, but really like it's just with the stuff that I already have on it. It really looks like completed. So I do go and try to add some bows. I pull out my bow collection here. So these are bows that I have made or that have like come in a packaging, and I just kind of threw them in there. And I don't think that I go with those small bows. I think that I do go with like a pretty decent sized bow. That is like a blue see-through sparkly bow. I'm just adding bows all over the place. So I was going to put some over on each like word. I go with the clear one, but I'm just playing around with it, kind of seeing what I want to work with. And I think ultimately the blue that I have right there, I decide to go with. Just because they're so bold and I just love it. Of course I have to tilt it a little bit, but that is basically the main things that I do. I might add a few enamel dots, but I do ultimately add some at some point. I know. I just don't know if it's in this video or not. So I will try to go around and add some more bows, but I think I ultimately just go with those two light bows. Or like the two bold bows, I'm sorry. I get it stuck. Underneath a little bit. And I believe that is all. I don't think that if I do, I add a couple of enamel dots, but I think that ultimately that is what I end up with for this video. Let's see if I come back with enamel dots, because obviously I have lost. Oh, I come back with clouds. See, I should really go back and pull my my layout before I do this video, the voiceover, so I know what is on there. But I do this downstairs on the couch, so I don't think I don't even end up using those things that I put on there. I think I was just trying to play around, but I think that is it. I think that's all that I end up doing, and I appreciate you guys for watching this video and watching my Make It Monday. And oh guys, it's not over with. I told you, I don't remember, but I thought that I had added some enamel dots. So I did add these little hearts to each word. I love these hearts. Got them from Michaels. Love them. I think I use them on every single layout, just about. So I'm just seeing if they need to be secured. That's it.